girls if you're down. I might put her ass on snooze if you're down. Maybe we could break the rules if you're down. Just let me know, yeah, if you're down. Love you cause I'm showing up with you. Like baby, when I fall, you pick me up. Like you bless me with all your love. I can't hold up, we can never go down. All the way up from here, that's what I want. If they try to put you down, I shoot. They can never wear the same shoes. They don't match up.
Alright, let's unbox this PS5 that we got right here and go from there, set it up and everything. I'm gonna do a little unboxing real quick, and I'm gonna get into a little history of the consoles that I've owned throughout the years in my infancy. I think I started when I was 4, so let's go ahead and get to that real quick. Just gonna turn on this light just to be able, you can see better, but let's go ahead and open this. I'm gonna use one hand because that's all I have. I don't have a place to put the camera, but just a regular box, and then take it out of here. Okay, let me just take that out of here, put it back. Okay, so here it is opened up. You get a quick start guide, safety guide, get a little safety guide. What else? Power. You get the dual sense right here. There it is right there. You get a dual sense right there. You get this to charge the controller. I think that's what it is. C-type, it has to be, I don't know. This is a stand to, you can put your PlayStation horizontal or vertical. I'd probably do horizontal. HDMI cable. So that's pretty much what comes in the box, and then let's get the system out. But I mean, pretty good so far, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, here it is. Usually you need 2 hands, but I'm holding the camera, so let me just turn it off here. But here it is right there. Okay, here it is. Pretty heavy, I ain't gonna lie. I can't even handle it with one hand. But there it is, PS. So let's connect it and set it up. And then like I said, I'm gonna go through a little history of the consoles that I've possessed. There it is again. This is a disc C, yes, Blu-ray, 4K, 8K, all that. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so here it is, all set up. Now let's turn it on and get that part set up. See how it goes. Okay, there it goes. See what it does in a few minutes here. Wow. Okay, now we gotta just set it up, Wi-Fi and all the preferences, and see how it looks. We'll be right back. We're just gonna update. There's an update. I mean, the system came out 3 years ago, so there's gonna be updates for sure. Okay, so it did the update. Oh, it's doing it again. Restarted. Now it's gonna install. This is how the control looks when it is updating or downloading, I'm supposed. Okay, and there it is, restarting again after the update. So we gotta go back, press the PS button, and I'll sign in. Okay, there I am. So let's go ahead and go next. There it is. Welcome to PlayStation 5. Who's using this controller? Me. Cool. And there it is. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. Of course. Another update for the DualSense. Oh, it's not. Shouldn't take too long. That's good. Yeah. Beautiful control. Feels good. So we'll see. We'll see how the battery life is. I heard it's not as good as the Series X. So Microsoft's doing a great job too. Can't go wrong with either a console. They're both great. But you know, I had a PS4 and all that. But so there it is. Here it is. I don't have any games yet, but just want to go with you guys through the history of my consoles. I started Atari. I had an Atari. I think I was 4 or 5 years old, probably 4. I had an Atari. After that, I had a Nintendo, a regular Nintendo, Mario, all that. Then I had a Game Boy, those bulky Game Boys I had. and then I had a Sega Genesis that Sonic on there and everything. So that was cool. I had a Super Nintendo as well, Goof Troop. That's one of the games I remember, Super Mario World. And then after the Super Nintendo, I went on a drought. I didn't have a system for a while until I got the Nintendo 64. I had the Nintendo 64, so I never had the PlayStation 1. I wish I would. I never had a Dreamcast, never had a Sega Saturn. After the Super Nintendo, I got the N64. And then after the Nintendo 64, I got a PS2. But I would always get the consoles not on launch, or not on this year they were released. I would always get them like 2 or 3 years later. The PS2 I got, I think I was 16, 2001. It came out in the year 2000. But I got it in 2001, I think a year after it came out. But I played it first in Georgia. My cousin Eric Torres, shout out to my cousin Eric Torres, he had a PS2 over there, and I went to go visit him. I was 15 at the time, I think, and he had a PS2, so that's the first time I played it, and that's how we went. That's the first time I played a PS2, and then I got a PS2 a year later, and San Andreas, all that, and then after that, the PS3 came out and the Xbox 360. Now, again, I didn't buy them at launch. It was 2 or 3 years later that I got a good deal on Xbox 360, $100. One of my coworkers sold it to me for $100. So I got the Xbox 360. And it had the red rings of death after a few years. I had to fix that. It was $40 to fix, and it lasted me for another few years. So, and then I had the after the Xbox 360. I got the PS4, and the PS4 is the only system that I got on launch on the time that it was released. Like I think I got it like a month or two later after it was released. So the PS4 is the only console that I got pretty much when it came out. And then after the PS4, I have this one, and those are the only systems I've had. So. Yep, it looks amazing, really. Shoot, man, it looks. I mean, it's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, but there it is. So hope y'all enjoyed, and if you're looking to purchase a console, whether you're thinking about Series X or PS5, you can't go wrong. Ultimately, it's gonna be what games you want to play, because there's exclusives on each system that are only for that system. Now I will say that the Xbox Series X has a Game Pass that you can play like old school games, so that's kind of cool. I ain't even gonna lie. But I've had Xbox. I also had an Xbox when the PS2 came out. Microsoft also released their Xbox, the very first Xbox. I had that one too, and that was cool too. I had my music on there too, and I just liked the interface better than the PS2. So I mean, I wouldn't say I'm PS2, I'm a PlayStation or an Xbox guy. I'm both, whatever I can get, I'll get, and it just happens that this time I was able to get this PS5. But that's it, man. Y'all have a good one. Y'all be cool with it.